Student, today I am going to explain our next topic. Our topic is interrelationship of institution. That means institutions interrelationship to each other. Understand? Let's start. Mainly institutions means for fulfillment of certain social and psychological desires. Institution responsible for organizing people fulfillment of certain social desire. That means institution's main aim is to fulfill a certain social and psychological desire, and also institutions responsible for organizing people fulfillment of certain social desire. This is the main aims of institutions. Understand? Now, definitions of institutions according to Sumner. This is the views of Sumner. All institutions consist of a concept. That means all institutions consist of a concept. All institutions concept are same. These concepts are idea, notion, doctrine or interest and a structure. That means all institutions main aim or main consist of concept are same. They are idea, notion, doctrine or interest and a structure. Understand? The institutions are collective modes of behavior because various members are included in a institutions. Understand? They prescribe a way of doing things by the members of the group together. So it is called the collective modes of behavior. Now, main characteristics of institutions. Point 1. Symbol. Every institution has a symbol which can be material as well as non-material. That means every institution has a symbol. They may be material or non-material. Point 2. Define objectives or purpose. Every institution is organized with specific object or aim. That means every institution have main aim or specific object to organize them. Understand? Point 3. Rules and discipline. Every institution has certain rules and discipline. Point 4. Collective functions. Because there are various members includes in a institution, so it is called collective functions, and every members have different types of functions. Every institution depends on the collective functions of the individual, so it is called collective functions of individuals or everyone. Point 5. Fulfillment of primary needs. Institutions are formed for the fulfillment of the primary needs. This is true. All institutions are formed for fulfillment of their primary needs. Understand? Now, kinds of institution. There are 5 types of institution. This institution is called primary institutions. They are family, religion, education, economic, state. These are 5 types of primary institution. Above 5 are primary institution. There are number of secondary institution. Now, secondary institutions are, does the secondary institution derived from family would be marriage, divorce. Marriage, divorce are known to be secondary institution because they are related to family. So, marriage and divorce is known to be secondary institution. The secondary institution of economics are properly trading, credit, banking, etc. Trading, credit, banking are related to economics, so these are secondary institution. The secondary institution of religion are church, temple, mosque, totem, taboo. Totem means some beliefs, taboo means some rejection of religion. That means church, temple, mosque, totem, taboo are related to religion. So these all are the secondary institutions. Now, the secondary institution of state are interest group, party system, democracy. These all are the interrelated to state. So this is known to be secondary institutions. The secondary institutions of education are school, college, university, etc. School, college, university are related to education. So this school, college and universities are secondary institutions. Now, functions of institutions. The functions of institutions are two kinds. They are manifest and latent. Manifest functions means functions which are intended main functions for which the institution primarily by exists. That means manifest functions are always done by directly, and it is known to be main functions of a society. Understand? Main primary function. Now latent functions are not primary function but only the byproduct. That means latent functions means some functions which is done by indirectly. These functions are not included directly, so it is called only the byproduct function. Manifest function of religion are worship of God and instruction in religious ideology. This is some main functions of religion, so it is called manifest functions, and it is done by primarily. Latent functions would be to develop attachment to one's religious community, to alter family life, and to create religious lateral. That means to create religious feelings. These all are, and develop attachment to one's religious community. These all are done by indirectly, so it is called latent functions. These all are that some difference between manifest or latent functions. Manifest function of economic institution is to produce and distribute goods. To produce and distribute goods are the main functions of economic institution, so it is called manifest functions. But latent functions may be to promote urbanization, growth of labor unions. These all are done by indirectly, so it is called latent functions. These all are some differences between latent functions and manifest functions. Understand? Now, interrelations of institution. That means all institutions are interrelated to each other. Lastly, we know that a social structure owes its stability to a proper adjustment of relationship among the different institutions. Religion, education, family, government and business all interact to each other. That means to proper adjustment of relationship among the different institutions of a social structure. This is the main functions of different institutions. Religion, education, family, government, business all are interact to each other. So these activities are called interrelated activities of institutions. Education creates attitudes which influence the acceptance or rejection of religious dogmas. Dogmas means some principles. That means when an individual educated, then he can accept or reject his own religious principles because he know everything. So this is called education creates attitudes to influence the acceptance or rejections of religious dogmas. And religion may exalt education. Exalt means a higher rank. Religion may exalt education because it enables one to know the truths of God or denounce. Denounce means publicly declare to wrong or evil. It because it threatens the faith. Threatens means measure. That means sometimes religion may be in the higher rank than education because one or an individual know the truth of God. Understand? An individual can measure. Here threaten means measure. An individual can measure the religious faith of God. It is good or bad because by his worship. Understand? by his worship and faith of God. Understand? Now, business conditions may influence the family life. This is true. Business conditions may always influence the family life. Unemployment may determine the number of people who feel able to marry. That means it is true. Always unemployment may determine the number of people who feel able to marry. An unemployment person may postpone his marriage till he gets employed in a suitable job. Understand? Postponement of marriage may affect the birth rates. Understand? Postponement of an individual's marriage may affect the birth rates of our society. Understand? The social institutions are closely related to each other. The interrelationship of the various institutions can be linked to a wheel. These all are linked to a wheel. Understand? The family is the hub, while education, religion, government and economic are spokes of the wheel. Understand? This is all about the interrelationships of institutions.